Well, spring is here, and that means Easter, lovable pets like Gus right here, blue bonnets, and spring cleaning for many of us here in Austin. Also, a health concern. We want to share some common household items that might be poisonous for pets that are likely lying around your home. Dr. Hunter Bowen, a vet from Firehouse Animal Health Center, is here to educate us about what items to be aware of and to tell us what to do if you think your dog or cat has ingested a poisonous material. Welcome, Dr. Bowen.
Thanks for having me.
Glad to have you, and please introduce.
This is Lauren.
This is Lauren,
this
and
is
this
Gus.
is. Want to make sure everyone
assistant.
feels welcome this midday. So let's talk about this very important topic: health hazards when it comes to our pets in our home.
Absolutely.
What do we need to know?
Well, I want everybody to make sure they're really careful this spring as they're getting outside and getting more in the garden. Make sure you check all of your pesticides, any fertilizers you're using in the garden, and just read the labels carefully. They should say clearly if they're safe to use around pets and what precautions you need to take. Also, be really careful with Easter coming up with lilies. A lot of commonly popular Easter lily and tiger lily species are toxic to cats.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so be mindful of particular plants and also be mindful of the items that you use for your garden. Any particular pesticides we should know about?
I would say err on the side of caution.
Okay.
You know, most of them, if they're safe to use around pets or kids, they'll say that really clearly. So if they don't, I would assume that your pet shouldn't have access to it or even be in the yard shortly after it's been applied.
Okay, and we had a list of toxins that we put on the screen for you as well. And what if our pet does ingest something that's poisonous?
I would call your veterinarian first or call the ASPCA Pet Poison Control Hotline. They do a really great job. They're staffed by veterinary professionals and work really well with pet owners and veterinarians to help figure out what a pet needs if they get into something they shouldn't.
All right, and we had that number up there for you. Any other safety tips homeowners and pet owners should know about?
The safest thing to do is just make sure that your pets don't have access to things that they shouldn't. And if they get into something and you're worried, before you take any action yourself, call your veterinarian. Because sometimes things are not as harmful as people may think they are. And some of the things that we see done to try to get them to throw up at home, for instance, can actually be more harmful. So it's always best to call your vet first, tell them what they got into, how much, and let us help you decide what you need to do.
So don't necessarily take matters into your own hands, but include the professionals, the experts, because we love our pets and we want to keep them around. All right, any other tips, any other advice? No,
I think just enjoy the nicer weather we're having. Stay safe.
And stay safe. Okay, Erica, he's taking your job, Erica. We are enjoying some great weather right now, but Erica says rain is coming, so we have to protect our pets even from the rain, but definitely from any poisonous material. Dr. Bowen, thank you so much for being here and reminding us of this very important topic.